Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into the world of factories, what they are, the commands associated with them, and how to build and operate them. Factories can be a bit challenging for new players as they introduce a new mechanic to the game not found in Minecraft. However, learning how to use factories is essential if you want to maximize your efficiency and avoid wasting your hard-earned items. While it may seem confusing at first, mastering the basics of factory usage will allow you to navigate any factory easily. In CivMC, factories serve as a clever way to balance the scarcity of resources by providing a means to produce items more efficiently, albeit in bulk. Additionally, factories offer a way to create XP, which is crucial since the normal leveling system is not relevant on this server. Instead, leveling involves using a factory to make different recipes that demand substantial resources to run. They can be very costly, so I recommend seeking out XP exchanges in cities where you can trade different resources for smaller amounts of XP instead of crafting it on your own because it will be a ton of grinding if you do. Some notable locations for these exchanges include the IF XP exchange in Imperia, the Grand XP exchange in Pavia, and the Sit Market. For a comprehensive map showcasing these countries and all the other countries on CivMC, check out the active map created by the Imperial Federation's very own, the JMQN, which will be linked in the description. Um, but anyways, let's begin by exploring the different types of factories available. In the game, you can view all of them by typing the command /FM in chat. And as you can see, it pulls up this menu. There's a total of 45 factories, and while we won't be covering all their uses, there's a factory for just about everything. Be it crafting tools, making XP, as I said earlier, smelting, or creating various block types, or even custom item names. Clicking on a factory will display the items that it produces and the recipe required to construct it. If you ever have an item but you don't know where to create it, you can do this. You simply put it in your hand and type /item, hit enter, and it'll come up where you use it as an input, so what you make it at, turn it into. So there's a grill, the grill, and the bakery. And then as an output, you need a basic smelter where you put in 128 clay balls and you get 256 bricks. If you ever do not have the item, what you can do is type /item space and then you put in the item name. For example, a ladder. The ladder has no recipes as an input. However, as an output, you can make it in the carpentry factory for an input of 6 chests. Now let's move on to learning how to make and utilize factories. The fuel for all factories is charcoal. So when starting off, your first step should always be to cook some charcoal. One of the first factories you'll actually want to construct is a charcoal factory, as you're going to need a lot of it over time. You will also need to craft 3 items: a chest, a crafting bench, and a furnace. All factories share 2 layout options: a horizontal, like this, and a vertical, like this. Either one of these works. It just depends on what space you're going to be putting it into. Um, Once you decide on your layout, all you need to do is take a stick and smack it to figure out what factory you want to make. In this case, we're going to be making a bakery. So on the right side, it shows you the outputs, and on the left side, it will show you the requirements for making the factory. In this case, 64 brick. So what you need to do is you take the items that you need for making the factory, put them in the chest, and then put your charcoal in the furnace. Then take your stick and smack the workbench, and then you've successfully created a bakery. And it'll tell you that you've done it right in chat. Now, sorry. To demonstrate how it works, I've brought some potatoes. So let's hit the crafting table once again and select the baked potatoes. Take our potatoes, stick them in the chest, and then look right down here and make sure there's charcoal in it. Obviously, we just put it in there. Smack the furnace. So it'll notify you in chat that the recipe was activated, and it will actively tell you as the recipes are completed. So you'll know when it's done, and you'll know if it encounters any interruptions, such as running out of charcoal. This concludes this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to message me in-game or on Discord, or leave a comment. It's up to you. Also, be sure to check out the rest of the tutorials in the series for more valuable information.